Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101 coming up. We'll have some of those new sound check passes for Q101's Twisted for Cake, that show, meaning that you get tickets to Cake, and then you get to go to their sound check at the Aragon, and we're going to be giving things away, and you can buy these too, by the way.
We're going to give those tickets away at 8:10. I do want to clarify because our DMs are flooded with this question. I know mine are as well. If you're buying tickets to the sound check party, that gets you tickets to the show as well. The same thing we're giving away, which is tickets to the sound check and tickets to the show. That is the same thing that you can buy on the Ticketmaster site right now.
It'd be kind of funny, though, if you thought.
It wouldn't be.
If you just get to the sound check, they
All
go.
right, please leave.
Yeah.
I want to make it very clear. Sound check party tickets get you into the show that night.
It'd be very funny if you watch the sound check, and then security comes to you and puts you in a chokehold and takes you out of the Aragon because you don't have a ticket.
Babysitter all night. I didn't know.
Yeah, and then we're in Block Club Chicago the next day trying to defend our actions. Yeah, I can't wait. No, it's good. That's real funny.
Now,
I would think it's funny.
These are very limited tickets for sale, by the way, for these sound checks. Like, you can't put like 4,000 people like the Aragon in a sound check. It's a very limited amount. So you can buy them there if you love those bands like AJR's Night 1, Cake's Night 2. You've got Third Eye Blind and Yellow Card Night 3, and Sublime Night 4. So these are bands you can see sound checks of, really exclusive experience. This is what Twisted's all about. It's not just the show, but the hang and all that. So get your tickets, but free ones coming in just about 10 minutes. We have breaking news who Fedora Man is. So at this time, last week and the week before, we talked a lot about the Louvre jewel heist. And they've arrested people now. They've arrested 4 guys. Haven't heard much about it since the arrest.
Shouldn't we know more about the people they arrested?
I mean, are they starving them in a jail cell until they give it up?
Well, maybe. I hope not. That would be torture, and I'm against that.
And they found the people, but did they not find any of the jewels?
They have not found the jewels.
No. Those are...
Man, I would tell so fast if I got arrested. I'd be like, so, yeah, this is exactly where they are. Can I leave?
Yeah, but...
And it was all their idea. What else do you want to know? I am the wrong person to hire for a crime. I'd give up every ounce of information.
I'm just wondering how you would get involved in a crime group, because that's your vibe already, is to give everybody up in a second.
Like, would they ask, bad idea to ask me.
I mean, when they ask that question, like a lot of times you'll see, I watch Chicago PD, and these guys goes, before they go do something, we're going to take a blood oath. You rat on us, we take you out. But Kenzie comes in and she's like, hey, I'll wrap some jewels in you guys. And then they go like, probably just go like, yeah, that's cool. Let's bring Kenzie in. Mm-hmm. Not realizing she would rat them all out in 3 seconds.
I would rat everybody out in 3 seconds. I'm not going to jail the rest of my life because of a blood oath. No thanks.
Yeah, but the problem is they try to get to you then in jail later, or they try to get to you in your life for ratting on them. Could you live?
But like I could either be in jail forever, or I could have a few years before they get to me outside of jail and have fun.
That is hilarious. So you have a fun, not looking over your shoulder, just when it's going to happen.
Yeah, just go on a couple vacations, knock those out at least. What the hell?
And then they catch up to you, and you're on, like, I picture you on the beach somewhere drinking something with an umbrella in it, and then they go, aha!
Yeah. I'm like, all right, well, you got me. Let me finish my daiquiri. Hold on. Hold on.
Sorry I gave up your brother.
Relax.
Let me finish my drink, and then you can kill me.
Yeah, come on.
Well, there was a guy that was seen in a photograph called Fedora Man outside the Louvre heist, the scene. So in the 3 weeks since, investigators sought to find out who was behind it and the crown jewels, being stolen. As we said, they cannot find him, and who the Fedora Man was. And it was very mysterious all over social media because the guy looks like somebody that could steal $100 million in jewels. He's so dapper. He's wearing a vest and a long trench coat and a fedora.
He's giving Pink Panther.
Very much.
Yes.
And so far, they found out who it is. It's Pedro Elias Garzon Delvaux, a 15-year-old kid from Rambouillet, southwest of Paris. And he said he's just a kid that's into Sherlock Holmes. So he dresses like him.
He's trying to do Sherlock because he reminds me of Pink Panther. Even his name, because remember Steve Martin's like insanely French in that movie?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Hamburger! Like you can't do it. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Well, the pictures of this kid's gotten like 5 million views on TikTok, and they thought maybe he was part of the crime. Turns out it's just a kid who's super into Sherlock Holmes and dresses like him with a fedora, a 15-year-old kid.
He gets tackled at the Louvre.
So they thought he was like an old-timey detective. Turns out it's just a weird teenager?
Yeah. Just a kid who's living his life.
So he dressed like that at the exact same time as that stuff was happening? Like the heist, or it was afterwards?
It was a little afterward, I believe, but all the photographs that they were seeing around that time, they were like, well, who's this? All of a sudden, someone just zoomed in, whoop, who's this fedora kid or fedora person? Because he looks like a man. He doesn't look like a 15-year-old kid. He's really handsome.
Do you think he was maybe doing it for attention then? Like, I'm going to go all dressed up to the Louvre after they just had a heist because, like, people are going to wonder what's going on?
Well, I think because he's a Sherlock Holmes fanatic, he did want to go to the crime scene and be seen. I don't know if he wanted to be in this
come in
picture.
with a huge magnifying glass. Like, what's he gonna do? Da-da-da. It looks like they came in through the window. We know there's a hole in it. Like, what are you going to do?
Maybe they had the Wi-Fi password Louvre.
They broke the glass. We know.
The kid says, I like to be chic. I like to go to school like this, he said. He told the AP News.
God bless him, but if you're a teenager out there, put the fedora away. You don't want to be that guy.
Why? Why can't he have a
Maybe
little style?
fedoras are back. You don't know. We don't know what's going on in Paris.
Or
how they're dressing.
Well, I'd like to know if there's a kid going to school right now with a fedora here in the Chicagoland area.
It's the same energy as the kid that doesn't have the backpack and he has the briefcase. I understand what you're trying to do. Wear the backpack. Stop it.
Do you mean the side bag?
No, like we had kids in our high school who carried literal briefcases.
Who does that?
I don't know.
I never saw somebody with a briefcase. I saw the side bag, almost like Paperboy style.
Yeah. The Paperboy bags were very popular for a while. I had one of those for a while. Then my shoulder started hurting because it's on one shoulder.
I know, because it's only on one shoulder.
Yeah, it sucks. I don't know why those were cool.
Now these kids, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous of my son Tristan. He's the lightest backpack in the world because all they have is a Chromebook. They're not getting all these textbooks. We had like 47 textbooks, and he would just bam, I hit the ground.
Yeah, they have it easy today with their little Chromebooks.
Because one day's all in there. They have no idea.
Yeah, the mailman.
Our backpacks would break by the end of the year. You're trying to zip it over all those things.
The mailman pouch did suck because it was all in one shoulder, and it carried so much stuff in it. The backpack's better. It's evenly distributed.
Yeah.
But the Fedora Man, why not look a little different? Why can't he stand out? Why you want him to blend in, Case, like with the other kids? Why blend?
Hold on. I'm not calling for mass conformity here. I love a kid with a little spunk to him.
Doesn't sound
you
like
love
that.
a girl with blue hair, so I don't know what you're talking about.
The guy's got a fedora. He's dressed in a tie and a vest. Why not?
I think that's a tough way to go about life. It doesn't get easier from there because the problem, and I always have this way because I hate the way that I dress, but I'm trying to dress nicer. But
I think you've looked nicer lately. You've really tried.
Thank you. Somebody said the opposite last week. It crushed me.
Who?
We were in a meeting and somebody's like,
What bitch said something?
Well, it was a guy who was like, you're dressing like the old you. And I was like, oh, that's the last thing I wanted to hear. But
who said that?
I don't want to talk about it, but
You just brought it up.
I'll go yell at him right now. Who was it?
The problem is that once you start a look, it becomes a thing when you stop the look. And that's a risky game to play. So now he's either permanently Fedora guy or he's the guy that used to be Fedora guy.
Yeah. I mean,
when you're in school, though, you can just be a different person when you graduate. I never saw anybody else again when I graduated. They don't know where I am.
You also didn't go to high school a lot.
I didn't.
Yeah, I mean,
I was like a missing person.
I went through a fedora phase for 4 years when I was in a band. Mm-hmm. And I just stopped.
You're too tall for a fedora.
Oh, way too tall. And
you
also,
need a hat with height.
Well, my head's too big too. I got the wrong fedora. This kid has the big brim fedora. I had a short brim fedora. You know, I looked like kind of like somebody like in the Depression era. Those pictures.
Yeah, like a guy down on his luck.
Yeah, all those like black and white pictures of people that were like
Three Stooges had almost.
No, like the people that were in bread lines and stuff in the Depression. That's kind of what my fedora looked like. And I thought it was cool, but apparently it didn't.
Is this during your duster phase, too? Were you doing dusters and fedoras?
So in case you don't know what a duster is, it's a long black leather coat, very like almost down to the ankles. I did have a duster phase.
Oh, no. That's not good for you. How'd you find one that long? You have a capri one and hit the knees?
My mom sewed extra a couple feet on it. Yeah, I had a duster. I wore a black leather coat like that for years, for decades in Chicago.
Like a shooter. If you did that, you're scary.
Yeah, it was a little Columbine-ish, but I got rid of it.
Yeah, that's not a good look. People were... You gotta be careful nowadays. You can't just pull that look out, Brian.
Well, I got rid of it. It's gone now, but
Thank God.
But I had it through.
That's terrifying.
When I started dating Megan, she made me get rid of all my black leather coats. She goes like, "You're done with this."
She was probably like, "So, like, where were you on a couple dates too?" That's not good.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, that Green Day for Jermaine in Peatone. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you listening this morning in Peatone, everybody checking in. So we're talking about Fedora. Before we give away these tickets to Q101's Twisted Night 2 for Cake and the Soundcheck Party, we're talking about Fedora Guy. Fedora Man has been discovered. It's a 15-year-old kid who was outside the Louvre jewel heist. They thought he might have been involved. Just turns out a kid that loves Sherlock Holmes. He was hanging outside of it and got in this picture that went viral. And so he's not the guy. He's just the kid that loves fedoras and loves the outfit. And talking about the things the fashion trends you went into and you wish you could maybe erase from your existence. And by the way, speaking of fedoras, 847 checked in and said, I swear I was out to dinner a few weeks ago and this guy had a fedora on, and I almost said something. I almost went to go like, what the hell? There's also that.
What do you punch him in the face? What do you mean?
Also, when you go to Indiana, and maybe also in the southern, southeast burbs, you see those billboards for that Allen Law Group guy with the fedora.
Yes.
When you go toward Indiana.
Yes, he does look like a lawyer that would be in To Kill a Mockingbird.
If I ever get in trouble, I'm hiring that dude.
I
man.
wouldn't.
No, you're about as pale as Boo Radley, so that works out for you.
But on the text line, some things have come in. But do you want to share, Kenzie, any kind of fashion faux pas you wish you could get rid of?
It was of the times, but I had an Avril Lavigne era where I did I always did like the band shirt, but with like 4 tank tops under it, and then the spiked belt from Hot Topic that wasn't through any of the belt loops. It was just on top of all the tank tops. Like this is the cool belt sitting there on top of multiple shirts. Not the best look in the world, very wet seal coated.
Do you have a picture of this anywhere?
I don't know. We didn't have like camera phones, really.
Yeah.
Not good ones, let me tell you. Very pixely.
I'll try to find I have a fedora picture because I was in the.
It was like 2 years ago.
No. It wasn't that long ago, but it was more than 2 years ago.
During Biden's presidency.
Yeah. I think I can find one.
John checked in and said, I really thought plaid shorts and a matching polo was, quote, fancy style in college.
Oh, yeah, that was a fun look.
It's funny that you say that because, so my husband, when I met him, he didn't have a full-length mirror. There was no full-length mirror. So I'd go to his condo and I'm like, what, you've never seen the bottom half of your body, like ever. And he wore the same thing all the time. He wore camo shorts because guys think camo matches everything. And then he would wear a shirt with it. And he also worked in radio forever, right? And he wore this to everything. I go, it looks like you had the best day ever. It looks like you met somebody. You met everybody on the same day. You're wearing those damn camo shorts. And that's all of his pictures are ruined because that's the outfit he's wearing for everything.
There are ways to Photoshop those out now, but it's a little bit of work to go through every photo.
It was not a good look.
Aaron checked in. I'm 6'4", used to rock a duster and a mohawk.
Wow.
A duster leather coat. People are
6'4" with a mohawk.
You can't get through any door.
It depends how high the mohawk
Imagine
goes.
like an airport, like with the metal detector.
Did you have a style case that you wish you could erase?
Do you remember, I was working here when I did this, but Kenzie wasn't here yet. Do you remember my fringe jacket?
Oh, my God. Yes, I do.
Whoa, what kind of fringe? What are we talking?
I'm going to send a photo in the group chat, and Kenzie, I'll have you describe it.
Think about like a Clint Eastwood spaghetti western, old western.
I was about to ride on horseback and kill Native Americans, even though I wouldn't do that personally, but that's what it looked like.
You weren't wearing this.
I was going through something.
Kenzie, I'm going to tell you because you weren't here.
What were you going through?
No, Kenzie, listen. Kenzie, listen here. Because
my God! Can you give me a moment to process the photo before you hit me with more information?
Well, I want you to set your information while you process the photo, and we'll put it up on our Facebook page. So Case was an intern / producer, then just starting on the morning show about 6 years ago. This was, and he wore that jacket, and then I thought it was a joke or something for I don't know what reason, and then he kept wearing the jacket, and I was like, well, this is the dude. Now, first off, I see that, and I go, hey. I want to party with that guy at least once to see what's going on there.
You and Gavin Rossdale both want to party with me.
Well, you look like you're visiting from Wyoming.
Yeah. It looks like if he went outside, there'd be like a black bear on his hood of his car he just killed.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is fine. You know what you're dressed as? You're dressed as Dumb and Dumber when they go to Aspen.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie.
Yeah, he is. Yep, I got it, Kenzie.
But like that, do you know what I'm saying? Like you're giving faux cowboy.
That jacket was about 100 pounds. It felt like I was wearing a human when I put that thing on.
Suede. Like it literally is a real suede one.
Yeah.
That is so much fringe. It's layered.
Yeah. I was going through something.
Well, we'll put that picture up. We'll put my fedora picture up. And Kenzie, you got to try to find your Avril Lavigne picture if you can find one of you in that outfit.
Okay.
Kenzie, you're covering your mouth. Do you have any final thoughts before we give away these cake tickets?
I just can't believe this isn't. So just for reference, he's on a CTA trade wearing this, and that doesn't fit at all. Two different vibes.
All right, 312-591-8300, Q101 Twisted Night 2, Wednesday, December 10th, features Cake at the Aragon Ballroom, and you'll get tickets to Cake's Sound Check. What that includes is hanging out at the Sound Check, which is so badass. when you're there in the Aragon alone with the band. It's so cool. A printed show poster and a photo with the band. And the tickets are on sale now. You can buy these tickets, but you win them right now. 312-591-8300, caller 10. You get these tickets to the show to see Cake and all that other accoutrement involved with it. Call now, 312-591-8300.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So coming up in just moments, 3 days grace tickets for the Allstate Arena. We announced that yesterday, and we're going to give away those tickets coming up at the end of Music Entertainment News. Plus, you qualify for a chance to win the grand prize, a signed guitar from 3 days grace. So that's on the way, but first some news. Well, we always like to look back. Last year specifically, looking at 2004, there was so much stuff that the 20th anniversary of blew my mind and put me in this weird wormhole. Like, I can't believe it's been 20 years. This year, I would say, looking back now, has been a little lighter on what 2005 was.
Turns out 2005 was a slow pop culture year.
Yeah, not like 2004 was insane. Like, every week we were doing a 20th anniversary of something really impactful and special. But good news, we have something today that I'm guessing 97% of our audience enjoyed, possibly was addicted to. And just really, there's no negative downside to this anniversary. Guitar Hero 1 was released on November 8th, 2005. So this week, the success of the game spawned 9 other releases. And do you remember, like, where you first, did you actually buy a Guitar Hero? The system? Or did you go to a friend's house and use it? Kenzie, did you play Guitar Hero?
Of course. I feel like everybody played Guitar Hero.
Did you end up buying it or just go to somebody's house that had
Honestly,
it?
I don't. I have 2 older brothers, so I definitely wasn't the one who got it, but we had it in the house, so one of them did.
So you're with the house that had Guitar Hero.
We had a Guitar Hero, but I don't know whose it was, but I was good at Sweet Child O' Mine. That's all I remember about it.
Pretty good. So, Case, were you the house that had Guitar Hero?
It was my Christmas present the year that it came out.
Wow.
So I had Guitar Hero 1 on the PlayStation 2. I had the guitar that went with it. Only one guitar, just needed the one guitar. But, some people had 2.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't have to. Don't worry.
All right, that makes me feel a little bit better.
Everyone had to sit on the couch and wait.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But no, that was my Christmas present that year because I remember thinking, as somebody that really liked music even at that age, but didn't play guitar, this was the coolest thing ever.
Well, I remember being, at the Sludge Days, we had a Guitar Hero at Q101 back in the day in our lounge.
Oh, we got to bring that back.
We had one just sitting there with a big-ass flat screen there.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we played it all day long and all night. Everybody come in before their show and then stay there all day. And afterward, we had tournaments going on. It was amazing. Guitar Hero, which the first soundtrack, that first version, had Fat Lip from Sum 41, Higher Ground from the Chili Peppers. That sounds crazy. No One Knows by Queens of the Stone Age. Cowboys from Hell from Pantera.
That was my introduction to Pantera.
Well, that was most people's introduction to Pantera, unless you were old enough to like them when they were actually just a band and not this video game thing that was like, whoa, it's fast.
Mm-hmm.
Unsung by Helmet, Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand, and Bark at the Moon from Ozzy, also a very popular one. Now, I remember Guitar Hero introducing the band Dragon Force to the world because it's the fastest guitar song ever. And you said that was on 3?
That was on 3. That was Guitar Hero 3 that had Slash. It had Tom Morello. That's considered to be the best one. And the final boss on that game, the last song to beat the game, was Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force, which has way too high of a pop culture standing for a Dragon Force song.
I feel like I had all older bands on, like, the one I played. Because I had, like, Sweet Child O' Mine. I had Cherry Pie. I had some Pretender song. I'm like, wait a minute.
I think that was Guitar Hero 2, and I hate that I know that without even looking, but I believe that was Guitar Hero 2.
Because, again, I had no input. Like, this is just what was at the house. I don't know who picked what or who bought it. But that's the one I remember. It was, like, old. I feel like it was more like hair metal.
It's funny if there was an algorithm existing back then, the hair metal algorithm found Kenzie's Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Center Warrant, Guns N' Roses.
Now, this was Guitar Hero 2 that Kenzie had. So that had all the songs she just listed, plus Beast and the Harlot by Avenged Sevenfold, which is a banger. Dead by My Chemical Romance.
There you
go. One of Lauren's favorites, Laid to Rest by Lamb of God.
There you go.
Now
it's bringing back memories because everything you listed was not on my Guitar Hero. This is Guitar Hero to me.
And it had Them Bones Goes by Allison Chains, which I can only imagine like a 14-year-old Kenzie just shredding to them both.
Oh,
it's a very funny
such
visual.
a good song.
I was so good at Guitar Hero and so bad at real guitar. It was such a disappointment.
Well, that's the thing. I played guitar. I play guitar, and out in Guitar Hero, I pick it up and I go, I'm going to be awesome at this. And I sucked.
Oh, I was so good at Guitar Hero. I can't play any instruments, though.
Yeah. And then all the people that played it really well were like, well, what good does that playing guitar do for you when I can do this? This is the future right here. I'm like, no, it's not the future. Look at me. I'm like the guy in South Park, the dad going like, look, I can actually play the Styx Grand Illusion. Listen to this.
Didn't they come out with other instruments though? Was there like a drummer hero and probably not a bassist hero, but something like,
That was Rock Band. So it became Rock Band.
Oh, Rock Band's what it was.
And that, to me, that sucked because I never had a friend to play with.
Join the club, brother.
I'm not going to say, hey, come over and play Rock Band. First
What
off,
was all in Rock Band? Were there vocals?
Vocals,
Yes.
guitar, bass, drums. And then after Rock
There
Band came
was
out...
bass.
There
everything.
was bass. There was bass. And then after Rock Band came out, Guitar Hero added all of those other instruments. The other thing that there was
Oh,
after...
so it was a different brand that
Yes.
did that.
Mhm, They're
Oh.
different video game studios. But then Guitar Hero also made DJ Hero. Do you remember DJ Hero?
I don't, but that sounds awesome.
It was so difficult. It was a turntable with a fader, and you would like scratch to different mixes.
I
It
know
was
what
the-
I want for Christmas.
It was the hardest game I ever played. It was so difficult.
all
That
right.
sounds so fun.
DJ Hero Kenzie for Christmas
that
gift. I'm
sounds
writing that down right now.
Okay, so we gotta
Well,
find
you have to
Kenzie
buy me a system to play it on too. Keep that in
You
mind.
have to find Kenzie a PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
There's got to be one on
And
Facebook.
buy the correct cords because I'm not going to know. So whatever adapts it to a TV, don't F around.
If I can find a DJ Hero on Facebook Marketplace, I'll come to your house and install it for you. I'll get all,
Okay.
I'll get all the rigs for it and everything. Getting back to Dragon Force, I remember. No.
Okay.
No, because this band, that's the song that you can go still on TikTok and see people do that today. There's one kid that I think that just finished it for the first time ever perfectly. And that band played Ozfest. And I'm
What
like,
do you mean for the first time ever? Like the people in the band can't even do it?
well, not on Guitar Hero probably. 'Cause, you know what I mean? They actually play real guitar. And I remember going to see them at Ozfest, and they were early in the day.
Oh, you're kidding.
And it was at Tinley Park, and I got up really close to the guitar player. I was right there, and he's playing it, and I didn't believe he was actually playing it. I thought they were playing a tape of Guitar Hero because it didn't seem real that you could play the guitar that fast.
Wait, can you pull up the fast guitar on this song? Let's hear. You're really like hitting this hard. I want to hear how fast it is.
Let me see if I can pull that up with my.
It's like a 9-minute song. He's going to have to mansplain it just like he did the Edmund Fitzgerald song.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. What are you taking away from today's show? 312-591-8300. Text in your takeaway right now, something that was memorable to you on today's show. Text in your takeaway right now. And we've talked a lot about Twisted this morning with the sound check parties. There's other things going on like, this is incredible. This is fantastic. This is through our great friends, James & Sons Fine Jewelers. And we've teamed up with them to offer one lucky couple the chance to get engaged at Twisted.
Oh, fun.
How about this? You'll propose live. The entire venue watches with a gorgeous oval center diamond and a diamond mounting, 14K white gold. It's valued at $6,595, Kenzie. You'll also enjoy all 4 nights of Twisted from the Q101 VIP balcony. You can show the ring.
In VIP. You know what I'm saying?
Kenzie will be up there with that VIP.
Okay.
So it's all sponsored by our great friends at James & Sons Fine Jewelers. Now, we have some profiles I want to read, these people that submitted why they should get it. And you can vote at Q101.com right now. All 5 people are up there. But being Veterans Day, Ian's is certainly appropriate. And here was his plea to win this competition. And Ian says this. It asks you why you are the couple that should win. I don't deserve to win. Not a good start, Ian. Not a good start.
All right, well, don't vote for Ian. Next.
But then he says, but my girlfriend deserves more than I can give. Good comeback
I
there.
see.
We met at a mutual friend's wedding. That was a great night. I had already told myself that I wasn't going to get involved because I was set to be deployed to Iraq. Can you imagine that? God, thank you for your service, Ian. Somehow, he says, with quotes, she became pregnant. I guess it's not immaculate conception there going on. I guess he just somehow.
She is carrying Jesus. That's where this is going.
And then he said I had to leave my train up prepping for Iraq because they were going to deliver our daughter early. A few months later, during the height of COVID, I spent almost a year in Iraq and Kuwait. My girlfriend spent that year raising our daughter without me. Can you imagine that?
Ugh,
Oh, my goodness.
that is so hard.
My girlfriend spent that year raising the daughter without me. My daughter was diagnosed with Rett syndrome. It was rough getting to her diagnosis, and it's been rough since. My girlfriend has made hundreds of trips from our home in Franklin Grove to Chicago for appointments at Rush, Lurie's, and Shriners. Luckily, I was able to ride along with her on a few appointments and got her hooked on the Q101 morning show. Brian and Kenzie, okay.
Hey.
So she is now, quote, cultured like I am.
Finally.
Ian,
An educated woman, about time.
you're killing it, Ian. Killing it here. You guys have helped make those morning appointments so fantastic. Well, that's a great letter, Ian. So if you want to vote for Ian, you go to Q101.com. You'll see the thing to click on
Good
to
Lord,
vote.
please vote for Ian.
Well-
and his woman. They've been through a lot.
They've been through a lot, and I really enjoyed his letter, and thank you for your service, Ian, so much, especially on Veterans Day. Very, very appropriate to note. Now, there's 4 other people on there. So I want to read one more from here before we move on from
That's
Nick.
a tough act to follow. This is like when someone's really good at karaoke and you're next. You're like, wait a minute. I thought this was for fun. So hold on. Let's see what this one is.
You do like Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You, and you're like, holy crap. I'm up here, I'm going to do Sublime Wrong Way.
I was going to do Basket Case like an idiot.
I thought we were just here to have a good time. A little Radiohead.
Jesus.
I was going to go home.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So let's see what Nick's got, okay? And again, you decide. You can read all these on Q101.com to vote for who you want to. Nick. Okay, Nick says this.
Hit us, Nick.
Chance to win it from James & Sons Fine Jewelers engagement at Twisted. I've been with my girlfriend for 7 years. We've been through
7.
We've been through a lot. She lost both her parents within a year of each other. Wow. She also gets up every day and takes care of our 4 kids.
Oh,
I know, Kenzie. That hits Kenzie. See, now Kenzie might be changing her vote all
never
of a
mind.
sudden.
Vote for Nick. I don't know. This is, wow. There's a lot of stories here.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, these are tough. These are tough,
These
but these
are
are our
hard.
listeners that are going through, and that's why they, it wasn't going to be somebody like, so I want to do an Instagram. I want to get the IG
I
photos.
honestly thought that these were going to be really bubbly. I'm not going to lie. I just feel like, oh my God, it's our favorite band. This is going to be fun. I was not ready.
So I've been killing it this year, and this would be the next best thing
This
for
is
me.
like cherry on top of a perfect sundae. It's
Yeah.
kind of what I thought, but okay, please continue.
This is why these people deserve this great, great treat from James & Sons Fine Jewelers and Brian and Kenzie on Q101. It says she also gets up every day and takes care of our 4 kids while working with and dealing with anxiety and PTSD. She's the strongest person I know. I recently lost my job and have been having to dip into our savings for her ring. We've been struggling because it's hard to find a job, and she's taken on the weight of it all while I try my best to support her and make whatever I can. I feel like she deserves the world. This would be the best thing for both of us. I love her with all my heart and soul. Please help me make her happy again.
Oh my God.
I know. Now this is tough.
What now? I'm sad. Can we do 4 rings? What's the big deal? Why can't we have 4?
Well, we have 5 people, so you can't
Can
bounce.
I have 5 rings?
You can't bounce one person.
Unless there's one in there who's like killing it. There's like a Charlie Sheen, like I'm by winning in there.
My Bitcoin's peaking.
Yeah, okay. If there's one in there that just seems awesome, we'll take him out.
Taking a limo to Twisted. A ring would be just cool to have on top of that.
I wanted to have 2 rings. I already bought one, and I want to have another one.
Well, we're going to read more of these all week long. There's 3 more, so we'll read 3 more. But you can read them all at Q101.com, and you vote. You decide who has a chance to be the lucky couple to get engaged at Twisted 2025, thanks to our awesome people, James & Sons Fine Jewelers. So go ahead and vote. Right now it is active on Q101.com.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Lauren on her way in to take you through the rest of the day, which will be a little bit better than yesterday, a little warmer, and should be way, way, way less precipitation. Get to your takeaways right now, 312-591-8300, stuff that you found memorable on today's show. Your takeaway, Case, what do you got from our listeners?
Takeaway from Joe, this might be Kenzie's last Christmas because her husband won't help her decorate the tree.
Yep, she announced today at the beginning of the show she's going to be dead. So we'll find out tomorrow what happens.
I'm going to be dead. And I'll be here to report tomorrow.
Yep. Well, either we'll pour one out for her or, she'll be here, not sure.
Is it
All
me?
right,
Okay.
AI Kenzie in tomorrow.
Okay.
No, absolutely not.
Can you imagine
We
what
could make that work, though.
Hold on. Think about what AI Kenzie would be like. What AI would learn how to,
I would love how it would come in sounding. It would be a lot.
Oh my God. We'll have to put that in the old machine and see what comes out.
I will not be doing that. I would like people to have clean drinking water.
Kenzie, what's your takeaway from our listeners?
Max from Darien texted in, takeaway, Edmund Fitzgerald, the shortest chorus in history.
Fellas, it's too rough to feed ya.
Ah.
Finally, from Nia, checked in from Wrigleyville, takeaway. If Kenzie steals a car, her initial reaction will be, oh no, I can't go to Egypt.
I'd be so sad.
You may have to go to the podcast to understand these takeaways. So, Case, what is on the podcast today?
To quote Kenzie, I may die, so I'd like to officially say goodbye. That's how we kicked off the show this morning. We also told the saga of Fedora Man and shared our regrettable fashion phases. And it's Tuesday, so there's a brand new Kenzie's Crimes on the Brian and Kenzie podcast.
All of it's there for you whenever and wherever you want to listen to it.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.